Buying a home, it's likely the most money you will ever spend at one time. Make sure you have a real estate team you can trust on your side, helping you every step of the way. Welcome back to the Dan Gemis Real Estate Show with one of the most trusted realtors in Windsor, Essex, Dan Gemis.
Okay, yes, welcome back to the show. A few minutes left here. Before we get to Christian, we have our Richmond Popcorn Company giveaway. Kath, you have the magic button today. Press that button. Who is our winner?
Oh, congratulations to Roseanne Bonday.
Roseanne, congratulations.
Bonday.
$50 gift card for the Richmond Popcorn Company. Congrats. So there you go. So Christina will be in touch with some details. Okay, so let's get to our special guest today. It's our monthly legal tip with Christian Janice. Hey, Christian, how are you? Christian? Hello? Hello, can you hear us? Okay, Heather, you're going to give the legal tip today.
I don't think Christian would recommend that.
No.
Dan,
you probably would not. Christian, are you there?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Now we hear you. How are you?
Hey, not bad. How are you?
Very good, thanks. So
Sorry
today we're talking about being
Technical
practical
difficulties.
in real estate transactions.
Yeah, so it goes back to the ad right before the show started, making sure that you have a realtor that you can trust.
Yes.
So a lot of people will do final walkthroughs, but they don't always do like an initial walkthrough that's actually detailed. They might do an inspection and those are coming back, but it's making sure that you do a very detailed, thorough review of the home before you sign the contract. And then if you do a detailed walkthrough and there's some things that you want changed, what do you do on the day of closing if things aren't as planned? So I wanted to talk about being practical, and so everybody that's buying a home, they usually want it to be exactly the way that they saw it, and sometimes it's just not. There might be scuff marks on the floor, it might be dirty, or it might be something more serious as something being damaged. So I think that's where having a good lawyer and a good realtor involved to be practical and help guide your expectations throughout the process is very important.
We've definitely had situations over the years, ladies, where someone does a final walkthrough right before the day before closing, and like you said, Christian, it's not, something's off, or we've had appliances switched out or missing, that kind of thing. So how do you keep everybody calm?
So I think it's having somebody with experience, somebody that's dealt with it before, that can actually manage those client expectations and letting them know what their rights are, but also, what the practical reality is. It depends on, if somebody switched out appliances, that might be a little more serious, but you can't just back out of a real estate deal because the property wasn't left in a, clean, tidy manner. That's not sufficient to not close on a $400,000 or $500,000 purchase, right? But you get some lawyers and you get some realtors that are really pushing and say, "Oh, well, that was a condition in the agreement," and it's not even worth the paper that it's written on. So managing client expectations up front, but also telling clients is this really worth it, and trying to guide them. If it's something more serious like switching out appliances, then making sure that you have a realtor that can help negotiate, or a lawyer that can help negotiate with the other lawyer to say, what are we going to do about this? It's not an opportunity for you to win the lottery and say, I want $5,000 because it's a different dishwasher. But being reasonable and practical will be the path of least resistance.
So would you typically see a holdback happening, between lawyers? Or how is that dealt with from your end?
Exactly. Yeah, a holdback can be used for certain things, like let's say there's something that needed to be removed or needs to be cleaned up. You can do a holdback just so that you can get in to the property and still proceed with the closing. It could be just a reduction in the purchase price. It could be something as simple as, if it's a minor issue, you might just try and set the expectation that this isn't really worth the fight. Like, this isn't really worth fighting for, because you're going to cause yourself more harm than good trying to, get a cleaner in here. So you need to have a good realtor and a good lawyer that knows how to, navigate those and figure out what the best solution is. So if it's a holdback, you also want to make sure that holdback's drafted properly, right? You don't want to hold back for an indefinite term. They need to clean this up within the next 30 days. Otherwise, the holdback's released to the buyers or sellers or whatnot. So yeah, you just got to be very careful and make sure that you have the right team and that they're there pushing for you.
I think the key is cooler heads will always prevail, and going crazy is not going to help a situation.
Yeah, and it also comes down to having a lot of people think, oh, the lawyers are heavily involved, and we are, but sometimes you can't get a hold of the other lawyer. Like as active as I am and as involved as I am, not every lawyer is the same, right? Or they may just have a busy schedule. So actually having a realtor that's also involved can help guide things and can also help you, and then have the lawyers draft up the final agreements.
Most definitely. Christian, how does anyone out there reach out to your team if they have any real estate legal questions?
They can contact us at hello@simplyclose.ca or give us a call at 519-997-3775.
Thanks as always.
All right, take care.
Yeah, bye. That's Christian Janice, lawyer with Simply Close. Though fantastic in some good tips there, for sure. We've all had it happen.
And every situation is unique. There are
Yes.
so many things that can happen, or unexpected surprises
That's
that
right.
can come
Oh,
up
yeah.
towards the end.
You don't like your phone to light up on closing
Day.
day.
You're right.
It's true. The quieter it is,
Yes.
the better.
Good news. That's good news for sure. Well, listen, we're out of time. Kathy Talbot, Heather Marintet, thank you for joining me today. Appreciate it.
Thank you for having
Always.
us.
We'll see you all tomorrow from noon to 1 here on AM 800. Enjoy the rest of Saturday. And yes, take it easy, drive safe, stay healthy. See you tomorrow. Bye.